Well, hey, whoa, delivery. Embrace the space. The old foot-shaped dream. Superior 4.5. So basically I needed a lightweight option for the trails. As much as I love the Olympus, they are still quite heavy and they do clog up a lot of mud. So for the shorter, nimble, maybe even longer days, I wanted something a bit more agile, a bit more fun. So I've got the Altra Superior 4.5. So starting from the bottom, we have the Max Track outsole, with the sort of nice sticky rubber here. And there's claw grip. The Quantic midsole, obviously we've got the zero drop from heel to toe, which is obviously just typical to Altra, with 21 millimeters of their Quantic responsive midsole in the middle there. And then up front, a nice obviously wide toe box, simple overlays. It's a lightweight shoe, coming in at about 250 grams for a men's UK men's size 9. She looks good, she feels good, feels light. So they've got quite an interesting tongue here actually. It's not fully gusted. They've got an elastic on the inside on the left hand side of the left shoe, but on the inside the tongue is actually attached. So that tongue is quite strange. It's quite weird having it completely connected to the shoe. It's just a part of the shoe there. First time ever in a pair of Superiors. These are Altra's most latest of trail shoes. And oh yeah. See, I can feel that Quantic midsole is obviously very reminiscent to the Altra Torin, the Torins. There's a similar feel, nice and bouncy, and actually quite cushioned. Very light, but completely secure on the feet. So I can imagine these to be extremely nimble. Yeah, they do feel extremely lightweight. The back heel counter just seems to suck straight onto your ankle nicely. They're different. I haven't felt this before actually. They've got a nice feel to them. Okay, so I've got them on, and just as I thought they would feel, they do. Extremely lightweight, extremely nimble, agile, comfortable, secure, just like slippers, but with a good tread. So I have to take them out tomorrow for a proper test run, but yeah, they are, in regards to how they feel, that midsole, that Quantic midsole, obviously is very comparable to the Torin. Not as much cushioning as the Torin, but yeah, they feel really good. So I'd be interested to see how they fare with an hour or an hour and a half, 2 hours on the trails, because they are only 21 millimeters in stack height. But they, yeah, I got a feeling they'll be feeling good, nice and bouncy and agile, and good for those technical moves. I can still much more control on the lateral movements as well. So technically, they should work much better. Right, okay, that's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow on the trails. So here we are on the trails. I'm about 45 minutes into the run, about, I don't know, 7 or 8 kilometers. Just going nice and easy. So far, the fit, perfect, true to size. Just, I thought, plenty wide enough, not tight at all, extremely secure around the ankle. That ankle fit is great, and the whole sort of lacing system works really well. The upper, the fit, spot on. I was a bit concerned about the cushioning going from the Olympus to these, because it's losing about 10-12 mil roughly, but they're really good. It feels fine. I'm just noticing that I am landing, my cadence is much higher.
well, not much higher, but my cadence is probably pretty higher. I'm feeling I'm just feeling much lighter on my feet, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but so far so good. Not really very nimble, very light. You kind of forget that they're there. So I put them through a few things so far. Some mud, some trails, soft trails, some grass and road, and all of them seem to be working quite well. And actually the road was fine. I was a bit worried that they'd be too hard, but they're not. They actually feel that the way that Quantic midsole actually comes into play more, I think, because it's got more to bounce against. So the energy return is obviously higher. So having the stack height of 21 millimeters, you definitely are much lower to the ground, which therefore you have much more ground contact, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but if you're not used to that sort of low profile shoe, it probably would be take some time to get used to, especially in the zero drop. For some reason I think, which I don't mind, but I think the zero drop seems a bit more pronounced in these because they are more minimal. But they're fun, they're nice and bouncy, light obviously, nimble, agile. Yeah, they feel good. I think the tread is going to work fine, but there's no way it's going to hold up in the slippery mud, but not many shoes do, so I'm not expecting much from that. But the overall feel and fit, the comfort is pretty much spot on. Let's see how they feel in about an hour. Right, let's crack on with this. So 2 hours done, just under, about 20 kilometers, just ticking on very easy, very nicely. A mix between mud, grass, dirt. 99% of it was all on trails, so it was a good test run for these guys, for these boys. All good, really comfortable. Obviously I did feel that slightly more minimal cushioning there, but actually it kind of softened up weirdly the more I got into it, but extremely comfortable up front. That the upper just wraps around the foot nicely, no pressure points, true to size. That secure fit at the back there as well. Nice heel, nice ankle heel lock down the two. So far so good. But this was just 2 hours. I don't know what it'd be like to take it much more than 2. Your feet might, we'll see how my feet feel later on today or tomorrow, but they feel good now. And yeah, first impressions, good shoe.